Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. On location here at Carwyn Cellars in Melbourne, my favourite bar bottle shop. Got a tasty delight here. Fundamental Maple, the 2024 edition by Bottle Logic.
Smart man working outside.
Smells amazing. So yeah, like dark chocolate in colour. Lacing on the glass is awesome. Tan head, probably medium. Not a bad day for close to winter. Good balance of roasty and sweet. So yeah, these guys are out of Anaheim, California. Good tunes playing in the background. I'll read what it says on the description. It's got bourbon, barrel-aged Madagascar vanilla Imperial Stout finished with maple syrup, 14%. Hundreds of gallons of Coombs Family Farms Grade A dark robust Vermont maple syrup oozed through the first time variant. Deep maple richness and caramelized sugar enhance the base stout's creamy vanilla and rich chocolate complexity. So I've had the vanilla one before, but it sounds like this is sort of an addition with maple as well. Yeah, it's a good way to try these stouts. Like a lot cheaper to have them on tap than buying a full bottle. Cheers. Oh, that's delightful. Dark chocolate, but tastes milky because of the vanilla and the maple. It's got a good coffee note as well. Sticky, sweet, rich. It's a cool beer garden here. It's always awesome seeing like dogs and stuff. They have good food here too.
Cooking up a batch of gala, which means already cooking into dessert, roasted marshmallows.
Really decadent.
Engineered to toxic conditions.
Ooh. They've still got some Anchorage stouts here on tap. I had most of them 2 weeks ago, but might go back there. Yeah, always a good place to chill here in the beer garden. The average score on this is like 4.3. 14%. The booze is pretty well hidden. It's always funny when you hear the trams going past. Ding ding. Yeah, still deciding where else I'm going to go today. Got a pretty good tap list here, so I'll be here for quite a while. Cheers, bro. Good to see ya. I'm on the Maple by Bottle Logic. I'm chilling in a beer garden in Melbourne. She's a bit cold and windy. But yeah, considering it's nearly winter, you wouldn't think you'd be able to even sit in a beer garden this time of year. Where's that maple from again? Coombs Family Farms, Grade A. Vermont maple syrup and Madagascan vanilla. Hopefully the tunes aren't too loud. I had a hazy and a Westie from like an Adelaide brewery before, and they're normally like just a sort of solid brewery, but the 2 beers I had were incredible. I think I gave both of them like a 4.5 out of 5. So yeah, because we've had this recent Pint of Origin here in Melbourne, like heaps of the venues around town have got all these real good beers still like left over, so it's a bit of a smorgasbord. I want more. So they've got the vanilla one on tap as well. But yeah, that's awesome. I'd probably, I don't know how I'd score that. On Untapped, I'd probably give it like a 4.75 or something like that. It's similar to Observation, just not as Not as punchy with the vanilla, and the maple sort of balances it out. Very, very good. So yeah, she's getting pretty busy here now. I was the first one here waiting outside the door. Leaves a nice taste. But yeah, I'm glad I decided to come down to Melbourne today. The trip's always a pain in the bum. I had to stand on the train the whole way here. 2 hours standing on the train after a big week at work. What beer to go next? Got a really good tap list at the moment. So anyone out there had 50-50 beers before? That's what I'm thinking about going. That's on the tap. Cheers, Nork. Good to see you, bro. I'm in a beer garden in Melbourne, dude. Just had a fundamental maple, very, very good, by Bottle Logic out of Anaheim, California. Yeah, they got heaps of stouts because we're coming into winter, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, one of my mates gave that beer that I'm thinking about a 4.5, so I think I might have to get it. They're only small pours because they're like pretty expensive. Yeah, it's terrible. It's not even made here, dude. Most of it's made in the States or the UK. It's just got this, I don't know, like a thing around it that it's Australian when it's not. You can't even, you rarely even see it here. Yeah, this one was like maple and vanilla. So tasty. Like a real big chocolate and caramel as well. I like their glassware. So yeah, I'm like right down the back of the beer garden. Normally just behind me here's like a food truck. At the moment they've got a basketball ring, a little area where they must have been having a shot. I think like Mountain Culture were here last week or the week before. Yeah. It's like put another shrimp on the barbie. Like Aussies just get so sick of hearing it. Yeah, it's awesome. In like stouts and porters and stuff, it goes real well. Yeah. Was that like some sort of Mexican thing? Thailand. Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah, this one, dude, it was like probably maple prominent. Vanilla was pretty strong. Like had like a dark chocolate, but because of the sweetness, it tasted like milk chocolate. And then yeah, like sort of like a sweet caramel. And yeah, coffee, even coffee as well. Very pastry stout like. But yeah, like roasty, rich, sweet. Yeah, very nice. Like good balance. Yeah, I live in the country, but I'm in Melbourne today. Melbourne's like my closest capital city. And I'm just going to check out a few places throughout the Arvo and then head back home tonight. I got like a banh mi from Footscray this morning. It was amazing. I was gonna get the old head I was gonna get my head shaved, but the place that I normally go to if I just want it shaved and it's cheap, they only accept cash. And the ATM across the road was like out of order. I'm just like, ah, fuck it, I'll just get it another time. Yeah, I'm pretty cluey with that sort of stuff, so I'd know if there was shitty. The only time we're likely to get like Slovenian stuff is during the year. They have like a European pint of origin, and there's a bar in South Melbourne. I was actually thinking about going there today. I think I've had some Slovenian stuff there on tap. I just can't remember the brewery. Because I remember seeing the Slovenian flag up on the, because they had all the names of the breweries and then the flags next to them. I reckon I've tried at least one or two Slovenian beers. But yeah, most of the stuff they had there was like Belgian, probably Belgian or Dutch, I think. Found oh yeah, cool. Yeah, well that's in the area that I'm at now. I'm only about, that's probably about a 10-minute, 5-10 minute drive from where I am. There's probably it's probably a strong Slovenian community out there. Yeah, it's like northern suburbs, Melbourne. Cheers, Joe. Yeah, I'm in a beer garden in Melbourne, dude, with a bottle logic. Should see the tap list, dude. I'll read you some of the names. Oh, Joe, have you had a 50/50 Brewing Co? Have you had these guys before? I'm thinking of trying that next. Their beers are quite pricey in bottles, so I've just never got around to them. But they're out of California apparently. So they've got fundamental maple and fundamental observation on tap. They've got that 50/50 bourbon barrel aged stout. They've got 3 collabs from Mountain Culture and Bottle Logic. They got some Anchorage. There's a beer called We're All Replaceable, an Imperial Stout at 18.9% by Anchorage. I had it 2 weeks ago and gave it a 5 out of 5. It was so good. Aurora, they've got a heap of RAR. I think they had an RAR tap takeover a few weeks ago. I said to the dude behind the bar, I go, oh, it's cool to see some RAR that's not a fruit sour. He goes, yeah, their IPAs are actually pretty decent. So they've got a creme brulee stout and a IPA, so I might try them next. Yeah, wouldn't surprise me, dude. Yeah. Yeah, well, this one apparently most people that have tried it, like a couple of my friends have had it on Untapped in the last few weeks, and they all say, yeah, it's pretty good. So it's Frey Ranch. It must be a type of whiskey or bourbon or something. But yeah, I'll give that a go. I've got the Mountain Culture Bottle Logic cans at home, but I sort of want to try them here all side by side. Yeah, so 150 mils. And yeah, normally something like this, you're looking probably, they're pretty expensive. It's like, I mean, when it's a bottle logic or something, it's like $15, which is insane. But yeah, obviously, if it's like an Aussie beer or something, like an Aussie hype craft, you're probably looking at about 5 to 10. The Anchorage were crazy expensive. Something like Paris you'd probably get for not much more than the Aussie ones. Yeah, bottle logic, Anchorage, side projects, the brewery, all those sort of brews, like they're all crazy expensive. Oh, cool. Yeah, well, the guy behind the bar said it's really, really good. He said it shocked him. The one, I'll look up what it is. So the stout is called Bistro Brulee, so a creme brulee stout at 10%. Ratings for that are pretty average. I can't find where the IPA is. Oh, yeah. Jesus, should see the ratings for it. So it's called Sedona Sunset. 4.39 average. It says our hop saturated ale starts off with huge amounts of oats and wheat, complemented with our chewy water profile, luscious weighted mouthfeel, and obnoxiously opaque, hopped with Nelson hop sauce, Galaxy, and Nectaron. Notes of Alfonso mango ice cream, pineapple upside down cake, and wine poached pears. I've got to give that a whirl. That sounds good. Yeah, in Australia, dude, it's one of the worst. Cost of living here is just insane at the moment. House prices are through the roof because, yeah, they've just gone nuts with immigration. Especially in Melbourne and Sydney, it's real expensive. Yeah, I'll get it next, dude. Just depending on what's going on and stuff, I might even do another one. I should have just done a generic, like just a live at Carwyn. But yeah, the this maple one, I rate it high, but I still think observation's better. I just love that. I think a big impy stout with vanilla and bourbon is just so good. And the vanilla's like insane in that beer. Yeah. It's like before I had a hazy and a Westie by a little Adelaide brewery. And like they're normally just solid beers but nothing special. And I had both of them. I'm like, wow. Straight up, both of them 4.5 out of 5. It was like they were so good. Yeah, we had Aurora beers here, dude, but they haven't really blown anyone away. I did a review of a stout the other night, and yeah, it was solid, but when it comes to pricing and that, you don't want to be paying these insane amounts for American sort of adjunct stouts when you can get better in Australia for half the price. Don't know. That's an interesting experiment. Yeah, that's insane. Yeah, he just started following me and watching my stuff, and we just sort of started chatting to each other. He's a decent bloke. But yeah, he keeps going for those cheap packs of fucking beer, 52 or whatever they are. I'm like, you need to get off that shit. At least he's honest though. I like the fact that he'll call it how it is. It sounds like he's been around for a while. Him and Rob seem to know each other fairly well. He must have said something to Rob like, "Oh, Sammy's a great bloke," and then Rob's like, "Yeah, I know him real well. Just hit him up and do a live with him." Yeah, that's cool. See, I was going to feature him in my I've still got to do that video like people to watch that are under 1,000 subs, and 3 people that I had in my list have all gone over 1,000 now. So you've got him, Paul from PA, and Slurpee. So yeah, it's good to see. Yeah. It depends on the sort of style. Like some of them are big. Cheers, Bill. I just started watching your solo video before, and then the doors opened to this bar, so I've only seen the first 2 minutes. Hope all's well. I'm on a brew from your neck of the woods, mate, California. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, definitely sort something out, dude. Share a couple of brews together. Cheers, Dorito. I'm on another Melbourne hang, brother. Remember the last time we did one? The, the trolls. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, I've done so much overtime the last few weeks. I was like, fuck it, I'm going to reward myself today and go for a little trip to the city. But yeah, I'm feeling parched. I need to get another brew. So yeah, might wrap this up. I could be back again. Cheers everyone for chiming in. But yeah, I'll be back tonight. Got so many good beers in the fridge, so look out for those.
You may not.